Today we are talking about lunch. Change your lunch for menopause weight loss. Lunch can be tricky on a weight loss journey because it's usually the middle of the workday. Have you ever been typing away at your computer or reviewing lab reports in the late morning and you start to think, I don't know what I'm having for lunch today? So there are two things we need to talk about when we think about lunch. One is that lunch can be an intentional meal. You know what you're going to have and where you're going to get that food. And the other issue is what to eat. Let's start with the intention. The intentional life where we pay attention and choose what we want is a rich life. I'm not talking about rich in dollars, although it may help you with that too. It is a life where we notice what's happening in our life, and it's a less stressed life in that way. You're also more likely to get what you want when you are intentional. I do believe you can get what you want, and I want that for you. Let's stop and think right now. What am I going to have for lunch tomorrow and the rest of the week? For some of you, that may be something you bring from home, or you get from the company cafeteria, or the little grab-and-go cafe in your building. What will you choose? Have I given you too many choices? Stop and think, what will make your life easier and happier? I personally hate meal prepping on Sundays. I don't like to spend my Sunday that way. The one exception is that if I'm cooking dinner, I'll often cook extra so I can have leftovers. But you won't find me spending hours on Sunday afternoon doing meal prep. I had a client who was an executive at a huge Minnesota retail corporation, and she tried meal prep on Sundays, and it made her life so joyful. You could just see the energy in her face when she talked about it. So you need to decide for yourself what you want to do about lunch. Make ahead and bring, meal prep, grab and go, restaurant, whatever. So that brings us to what I actually recommend that you eat. I'm going to make a case for you. Number one, you want to lose that perimenopause or menopause weight that doesn't want to budge. Two, you're a professional woman. You want great energy and clear thinking for your work in the afternoon. And three, you want more time. You are a busy woman. You'd love more time. So I'm going to suggest that you have some protein, some vegetables or berries, and some healthy fats. I suggest that you avoid sugar at this meal and probably bread and crackers. If you're a regular listener to the podcast, you've heard me say this before, right? Protein, fiber, healthy fats. What this combination gives you is a nourishing meal. Your brain and your gut are going to feel well after eating this. You will have a very normal blood sugar curve for this meal. Why this is important relates to your lunch goals. A normal blood glucose curve means a normal insulin curve, and then your insulin will go lower. We want to avoid our insulin spiking high, which it does if we have a big blood sugar spike. Insulin brings glucose into the cells and tells our body to store fat. So we don't want extra insulin. That's the weight loss part. Nice curve with the meal, and then insulin goes low. Eating protein and some vegetables, again, gives us sustained energy for the afternoon. It's also great for thinking clearly. A big blood sugar spike, which we are avoiding with this great lunch, is followed by a blood sugar drop that gives us a noticeable decrease in energy. It interferes with mental focus. Anyone ever get sleepy after lunch? That could be why. Eating protein and vegetables for lunch can make that go away, assuming that you slept enough the night before. Do you want more time? The protein and fat in this meal will help you feel full for hours. You won't be wandering around looking for snacks mid-afternoon when you're trying to get things done. Amazing. So you will eat some protein, vegetables or berries, and some healthy fat. Here are 3 great lunch examples. One could be a green salad with grilled chicken and avocado on top, with oil and vinegar and spices for dressing. Use olive oil or avocado oil. They are very healthy. Number 2, leftover salmon from dinner, a carton of blueberries, a small spoon of nut butter, no sugar added on the nut butter, of course. And number 3, a bowl of chili with onions and Greek yogurt sprinkled on top. Okay, you don't sprinkle Greek yogurt, but sprinkle onions on top and have a dab of Greek yogurt. Picture yourself going to the cafe downstairs or the office cafeteria and asking yourself, where is my protein and where are my vegetables? Then, once you have those, Do I have some fat on my plate, or do I need to get a little fat to go on there as well? In conclusion, think with intention and choose how you are going to get your lunch and what is going on your plate. It's more likely you'll eat something that you want and hit your goals of weight loss, sustained energy and brain focus for work, and more time for your afternoon. And one last reminder, you want some protein, vegetables or berries, and healthy fats on your plate. I hope you can see how changing your lunch can make a big difference for your menopause weight loss journey, as well as hitting some other important goals for your workday. That's all I have for today. Please subscribe to the podcast so you don't miss an episode. And please share this episode with a friend who might be wondering what to do about her lunch. Or maybe you noticed she doesn't eat protein at lunch, or she skips vegetables at lunch, or, you've got a friend that would love to hear this. Thanks for being here today.